What it do? Welcome back to Proving Grounds, the podcast for the truth tellers and the never failures, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy P-Way here, and today we're going to discuss the hot new updates for Colorado's recruitment. Guys, there's some great news out there that's just dropped, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Also, my game prediction for Colorado versus the Arizona Wildcats. Man, y'all, this is a must-win for the Buffs. So stay tuned and let's get to it. First and foremost, I want to thank you all who have been reacting to my highlight reaction videos. There have been 8 hard commits to the Colorado Buffs. All right. So there has been 8 hard commits. I've already done 4 videos. I'm going to go ahead and get the other 4 out quickly because I'm telling you, in the next week or 2 weeks or so, there's going to be some great news coming the Buffs' way. You're going to see some new recruits. So far, there's only been 8 hard commits, and there's some more on the way. I will be the one to give you guys, as soon as they commit, just come back to the channel. I'm going to have their highlights up and the news. I got y'all. You know, that's my job.
Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want?
So first, I wanted to kind of talk about the recruiting process so you guys kind of understand what's going on with Colorado and why there hasn't been a lot of movement. So remember, when these people and these high schoolers are committing to these schools right now, they're just verbal commits, which means that they can say they're going to a school, post it on their social media, kind of spread that word, but that doesn't mean that they're legally bound to the school. That's why you see a lot of these recruits decommit and then go somewhere else and flip their recruitment. And you're going to see that coming up. Actually, one of the persons that I just did a video on, Alex Graham, he already been in the works to kind of be looking around, even though he's committed to Colorado verbally. So good news is he is coming back to Colorado on a second visit, so they should close the deal. But I just want to make sure you guys understand that there are other players that were not on Colorado's radar, I guess, to the outside world, that actually went out to Colorado, and they're starting to sway their opinion to come to Colorado.
That we're coming, don't you? You got to feel it that we're going to be there. You got to feel it when you get in that stadium. You better get in there early because time to kick off consumes. Baby, we're coming. Do you understand?
And this is how Colorado recruits. They do a lot of their heavy lifting during the season, not before the season. Why? Because you need to feel the energy of coming to the Buffs. Y'all know that when the season starts, you'll see all the views, you'll see all the fans, all the attention is on the Colorado Buffs. And, you know, the stadium is selling out. They need to capture the recruits at that time. So right now you have these recruits, these 4-stars and 5-star recruits coming to their games and going on the sideline and seeing, you know, all these celebrities, seeing the sold out stadium. And gratefully, every game at Colorado this year has been a great game to go to. You know what I'm saying? So the energy has always been high. So this is their time where they start heating it up. And this is where you're going to see the flips come in. Now, when Colorado played UCF, Christian Hudson, who was a UCF commit, went to check them out. And y'all saw what Colorado did down there. And Christian Hudson, by the way, is the number 6 defensive lineman in the nation. So you know that's a must-need for Colorado. They need more linemen. And he is starting to sway over to the Colorado Buffs. And previously last week, at the Colorado versus Kansas State game, they hosted the number 1 edge in the nation, London Merritt, who is right now committed to Ohio State. But he came to the game and saw how the Colorado Buffs rocked out. And what was so great about that is he came along with his teammate, the number 1 linebacker in the nation, Nathaniel Boan. He came out. I'm just going to call him OB for the rest of this video, by the way. But Boan came out, and y'all, they loved what they saw out of Colorado. OB went on the On3 recruiting YouTube page, and he has an interview up there, guys. Shout out to the On3. He had a very good interview where he described what it was like. He said that Coach Hart came down to the IMG Academy and scouted them out. He said he didn't even know that Colorado was interested really like that until Coach Hart came, and then they asked him to come on an official visit. He went on an official visit. He went to the Colorado versus Kansas State game. He said that, the staff, they took him out to get a tomahawk steak, which was the first time he's had that.
You lose it, you never win.
Oh, boy!
That stuff is...
Yes!
And then he went, to the stadium, kicked it with Coach Prime, saw all the energy at the game. He looked down, he sees people he looked up to, like Russell Westbrook there on the sidelines and Kevin Durant, and he sees Cameron there and, all these celebrities. He's like, yo, this environment is just lovely. And then what I want you guys to really understand, this is where Coach Prime is a master at work. He said, man, he loved what Coach Prime was saying. He said he looked him in the eye, was telling you, why not you? Why won't you come here and be a part of history? And that's a great point. Colorado is not one of these institutions like, LSU, Ohio State, Alabama, and all these other schools who have such these high, history as of late. Colorado hasn't been, up there in a very long time. So he's trying to get the recruits to understand, you come here and play great, your name goes down in history. You will be remembered so much greater for what you do here than anywhere else in making history.
I must be the greatest. I told the world, I talk to God every day. If God's with me, can't nobody be against me.
He said that really, really spoke to him. So now they're saying he's starting to sway his attention to Colorado as well. And I think that this is really, really important when you start to look at the fact that Colorado has this game coming up versus Arizona. Then they go and play Cincinnati and Texas Tech. These are 3 games in this Big 12 that the Colorado Buffs are expected to win. And if they win these games, they go 3-0. They will now be 7-2. And the hype will be on the next level. The energy would be great. And what's even bigger is that what everyone's been waiting on, guys, Julian Lewis is coming out on another visit to Colorado when they play Cincinnati. So we need Colorado to win this game versus Arizona and then take care of business versus Cincinnati as well, because this is all hands on deck as they're trying to get their future quarterback. For those that don't know, Julian Lewis is a 5-star, highly rated prospect, guys, at quarterback, and this will be big for them as they look to replace Shador, who is leaving for the NFL. And Juju's under a lot of pressure right now. He is committed to USC, but, reports saying that Indiana's coming on strong. Other schools that have just came into play are really pulling out all the cards. Auburn, he's highly touted. So all the schools are, really trying to do their thing when it comes to Juju right now. So it's really important that Colorado does the best. And I believe Coach Prime is one of the best, finishers when it comes to swaying these kids and getting them to the school. So Colorado needs to take care of business versus Arizona. So that's what we're going to talk about next. All right, so Arizona, I checked them out, and let's start with their defense. Defensively, I think their D-line is mid, their linebackers are mid, and their secondary is mid.
Shout the season, man.
I can see Colorado's offense doing very well. I can see the running game actually being decent this game, and being that they're getting Jimmy Horn and Travis Hunter back, they can really do some damage to the secondary. I'm expecting high numbers for the Colorado offense. I'm talking 40 or plus points. Now to Arizona's offense, their quarterback, Fafita, that's his last name, by the way. He is decent. I like that he's gutsy. He's definitely not afraid to take risks when he throws. He definitely is not afraid to throw it downfield as well. So we're going to see a lot of deep shots this game, and I'm just hoping that Colorado's secondary is ready. Now, Fafita's greatest target is TMAC, which is, number 4 for the Arizona Wildcats. He is a receiver. He is 6'5". His last name's McMillan. So he's expected to go in the first round of next year's draft. Probably the first receiver taken, after Travis. So that just shows you how skilled he is. Like I said, he's 6'5", runs excellent routes, has great hands. And I'm just excited to see him versus Travis Hunter. I'm hoping that the Buffs allow Travis Hunter to travel with him and follow him. But they probably won't because they haven't done that one time this year. They usually let DJ McKinney take care of one side and let Travis Hunter take care of the other side. But the thing about T-Mac is he plays in all levels. He's also out wide. He's also in the slot. So that's why we're going to need Preston Hodge to step up. We're going to need Shiloh to step up. We're going to need DJ McKinney to step up. We're going to need all those in the secondary to really have a great, great game. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. If you start seeing McMillan going crazy, it's not looking good for the Buffs. Hopefully, we get a great, great dose of T-Mac versus Travis Hunter. And you already know who I got my bet on, the Heisman, Travis Hunter himself. I can see this game going very well for the Buffs. I have them winning, I would say 41-20. I have them blowing Arizona out. I just think the Buffs defense is much improved, and the pressure that Colorado can provide on Arizona as far as their quarterback, because he's a risky thrower. He's definitely going to throw some errant passes every now and then because he's very just risky. I think that that's going to play in a big dividend. I got Travis getting another interception this game as well. So, I love what I see, and I love how I think this game is going to go. So you guys let me know in the comments as well. How do you see this game going? What's your prediction on the score? So there you have it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Proving Ground, guys. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy P-Way. And thank you to all my Proving Grounders out there, my PGs. I love y'all. Peace.